Hi guys, it's Haley. Welcome back to my channel. So I did film two videos, or I'm filming two videos that are going to go up separately. So don't mind the same look, same makeup, same hair and hat and all that shit. But anyways, I feel like I mentioned that I was going to make a bunch of horror movie reviews, and honestly, nothing has came out since Evil Dead Rise. So the one horror movie that I saw, sorry, I can't talk. I'm going to do a review on. So I went last week with one of my besties, and we went and saw Boogeyman. I don't remember if it was called The Boogeyman or Boogeyman. I think it might have been called just Boogeyman by itself. I don't know. I'll find out, and then I will title it correctly. But we're just gonna call it Boogeyman for the sake of the video because I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. I wanted to see this movie because I heard that it's like a Stephen King short or something. I don't think Stephen King has anything to do with the actual one that came out, but that piqued my interest, and people seemed really excited, which got me excited. I had seen no trailers, no nothing. I just heard this all word of mouth. But I didn't hear anything from anyone who had actually seen the movie. It was just people saying it looked good. So, of course, I wanted to see it because we're in summertime, no horror movies come out, you know. So I went and saw it, and I honestly feel like it was the most mid movie I've ever seen in my life. It wasn't bad. It was not good. It's far from good. It has that very generic, cheesy storyline of family issues. You guys know what I'm talking about. There's always generic horror movies that will get shit out that just put so much background on yada yada yada's mother died, or their father died, or something, why they have issues. And this movie, the entire fucking thing, for the most part, is about someone's mom dying. And then the boogeyman also. It is relevant, I guess, because in the movie, it's the boogeyman becomes more I don't know if it's aware is the word I want to use, but he makes not he, but whoever dying in your life makes you more susceptible to the boogeyman haunting you, essentially. So it's relevant, but I feel like this movie focused almost more on the somber atmosphere of a teenage girl not having her mom than the boogeyman, or equal to. It was an equal amount of both. The movie was kind of jump scare-ish, but not good jump scares. I know this is gonna sound like I'm just shitting on the movie, but I didn't like it necessarily. I didn't hate it either. I know it wasn't a bad movie, but it was not good. Again, the most mediocre horror movie you will ever see in your life. If you look up mediocre horror movies, this will come up. I felt like there was just no need to make the movie. I also hated how he looked. It looked like some creature, like an animal or something. I can't even think of what I would say it looked like. My friend said that it sounded like a dinosaur, and it does make dinosaur noises, but I feel like it has teeth, and it looks like some type of weird possessed mammal. I don't know. I didn't like how he looked. He was not scary looking. It's PG-13, so do with that information with I can't talk again. Do with that information what you will. But PG-13 usually not a great sign for a horror movie. We have some, don't get me wrong, but this was not one of them. It was just so mediocre that it hurts. A couple times during the movie, feel like I would check my phone and time how much time was left in the movie, because I knew the movie was an hour and 20 minutes or something, and I wanted it to end. I just was very I don't know. I feel like it almost felt like it had been done before too. I don't know where, I don't know what movie that I have seen that I could even compare it to, but something about this movie felt like I've already seen it before. I don't know, it was really weird. Nothing from it was a surprise. Everything was pretty predictable. Except there was a few times that I thought someone died and they didn't, and it's oh, cool, so it's not even as cool as I thought it was. I don't know. Just the whole thing. I would give this a solid maybe 3.5. I hate to do points. I feel like it sounds pretentious, but it's not quite a 4. It's not quite a 3. So I would say it's a solid 3.5 out of 10 for just how incredibly mid it was. And honestly, I would have been mad that I spent money on it, but I went to the Alamo, and I love the Alamo Draft House. It's my favorite theater. I get their fries. They have these loaded fries that have like green chili on them, and uh, they're delicious. So I got those, and I was kind of enjoying myself while I had my fries. And then when my fries were finished, I was like, this movie needs to end like yesterday. But I know it might sound kind of confusing, like, why am I giving it such a low rating if it was okay? It was just, again, I feel like I've seen this movie before. I can't explain it. Also, I haven't heard anyone actually talk about the finished movie. Like, I've only seen people talk about, like, oh, I want to go see Boogeyman. It looks good. I have not heard one single person talk about the movie after they watched it, and now I know why. There's nothing to say. Just very whatever. And weirdly enough, there's another Boogeyman movie that came out in like the early 2000s. I don't remember that movie either, but I remember that movie being painfully mid as well. I don't know if Boogeyman movies are just really hard to make. I don't really know. I don't understand. But I don't fuck with it. I would probably not watch this movie again. I'm gonna forget that I watched it in like a month. It was just so whatever. Also, my friend who I saw it with, she's a big horror movie lover, and we always go see movies together. That's like our fun thing we do for girls' days. She already saw it like a week or two before I saw it, and I'm honestly surprised that she was down to watch it again. But she's a good sport, and she did, and she said the same thing. Like, when I asked her if it was good, she was like, it was okay. And even after the movie, she's like, what'd you think? And I was like, yeah, it was like very mid. And she agreed. She was like, yeah, pretty much. So that is my review. I don't even remember the actual name of the movie, if it's Boogeyman or The Boogeyman. So we'll find out on the title for the video. I will title it the right thing. I have to look it up after this. But yeah, that's how mid the movie was. I don't even know the correct name of the movie. So I don't necessarily want to say that I would recommend like not seeing it or seeing it. I feel like if you want something to do and want to go see it, I guess. But it might be worth it just to wait for it to come out on HBO, or, you know, I'm sorry, it's not HBO anymore, it's Max. It's just called Max, straight up. I'm pretty sure we're all going to misname the app for a while. So, but yeah, I would just wait for it to be on streaming somewhere and then watch it there. But again, if you have like $20 to blow and you want to go to the movies, it's not the worst movie you'll ever see in theaters, but it's a little boring. I probably could have taken a nap. Actually, I lied. I said that I won't watch the movie again. I probably will whenever it's streaming somewhere. Anytime that I want a good snooze, I'll probably put it on. Because I like falling asleep to horror movies. It puts me in like a cozy zone, and this one was kind of boring. So I feel like I would fall asleep really well to it. But that is it. That's my review. I'm sorry. I sound like a hater. Again, it isn't that bad. It wasn't good. Okay? It wasn't good. But thanks for watching. Let me know your guys' opinions. I want to see someone's opinion of this fucking movie, because I haven't heard one person talk about it besides my friend that I went with. No exaggeration. Anyways, I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.